Who's there? Welcome to a test of my live stream. Hello, hello? I'm not absolutely sure. I can hear it now. There's a delay. Hello, 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 hello. Test 1, 2, 3. See if you can hear it on there. Hello? Test. Okay. Thank you. Okay, gonna get started here. I've never done this with Farming Simulator. We're on Ravenport here. And now I'm going to try to find, first thing I want to do, does this tractor have a front loader? No, I don't think front loader works on that. Okay. Now I'm going to try to find, first thing I want to do, does this tractor have a front loader? No, I don't think front loader works on that. Gonna drop off this. What I want to do first, and of course I can't tell. Okay. Gonna drop off this. What I want to do first, of course I can't tell. Always so hard to tell in this game. What you got hooked and what you don't. Always so hard to tell. There we go. Man, I got a little bit of wood chips in here. So I guess I better dump those. Gonna dump them over here by the sheep, because I want to put these wood chips on there to absorb. The grass. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to try, I'm going to put this trailer away. And then I'm going to get the front loader and spread those out. Yeah, the front loader's over here, and I see the bucket there. Let me check. Shouldn't have a front weight on there. Well, I think I'm going to have to... Wow. It's going to be tricky to get this front loader on, but I think I can do it. As the Queen always says, it could be worse.
For instance, it could be in Nevada. But it's not. It's here with us in California. Now, what's that got on there? Oh, that's got a pallet fork. Oh! Bump there. Doesn't look like we're getting a lot of people on. Like, essentially none. Of course, I did not publicize this anywhere. I just wanted to. I had done this on city skylines, and I just wanted to be sure that it would work on here. Now, I think, yeah, pallet fork. Now I'll back up and get the bucket. Oh, come on now. There. Okay. I gotta stop saying that all the time. There, that's better. That's interesting. I've used a bucket very little in this new game. Used to be you could back over something and it would pick up, but they've obviously changed that. Okay. What's okay? I need to stop saying okay. Now, my understanding is if you do this, it basically, I guess we could say it's absorbing the grass, so you don't have to keep picking it up. Well, I'm doing well with here. Can't seem to get it up. I've got plenty more in case I, don't have enough here. I'll put some more over on the other side. Oh, shoot. If I pick up, I'm just thinking I may need to have that grass up for this to work. I don't really know for sure. But I want to try to pick that little bit of grass up. And I realize this is no big deal, but it would be nice to just not even have to think about this. You may remember in FS17 there was a mod called Table Manners. I never got it. I never thought it was that big a deal, but a lot of people hated this. Cleaning up after their animals. Shoot. I mean, do that. It almost looks like there's certain places that won't put that wood chip down. And I don't know if you have to have it completely covered. Now this got to be quite a project, of course. Oh shoot, now that's good. That was brilliant. Now, I'm going to go over and see if I can find where I put those others. I just want to try to get these the way they should be. There they are. That's good right in a tree. I like trees in real life, but in a lot of ways I don't like them on Farming Simulator. They many times block my view. Okay. I'm going to try just sprinkling these along at a low rate. Just doesn't seem like it's going to get them any closer, does it? Let's try one more time. Well, that went. Well, I just want to see if I can get just a few more right up by the trough. And I don't know how much it takes, you know, if you have to have every square millimeter covered or not. I'm going to just try something here because I'm having to monitor. Separately. Yeah, this is what I thought is that I was going to have to monitor it. I don't know how much it takes. Okay. I gotta stop saying okay. Because saying okay all the time is not okay. I hate this new bucket that has such a tiny capacity.
Separately.
I'm going to try to put this on real thin. Tip the bucket a little more. Just get a little bit tipping out as I go along. Doesn't look like it's going to go up in there. And these areas, let me just give it one more try. Nope. What I want to do is just go along here. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, too much, too much, too much, too much. Too much, too much, too much. Yeah. I gotta look at the price of wool. I'm gonna get this out of the way. A lot of people don't like this Fiat, and probably its worst thing is it's slow, and I don't think it has a front PTO, but it's cheap and it's got a lot of horsepower. And I just wonder about its horsepower rating, you know. It says 150 horsepower, but that sure seems to be an awful lot for an old tractor like this. But maybe that's right. I'm getting quite a mess in here. Maybe what I'll do, if I back it up beside the logging trailer and the dolly.
I gotta look at the price of wool.
Man, it's getting dark fast. Oh, I didn't realize that I am set on a fast time.
And probably its worst thing is it's slow, and I don't think it has a front PTO, but it's cheap and it's got a lot of horsepower. And I just wonder about its horsepower rating, you know. It says 150 horsepower, but that sure seems to be an awful lot for an old tractor like this.
I'm just going to leave that on. I'm just going to try just another test.
I'm getting quite a mess in here.
TEST 2. We're going to send it. Yeah. I'm not seeing that on the big screen, so I'm going to have to watch that on another monitor. Now, what I'm going to do before I go to sleep, because I've run into this before. First of all, I want to look at weeds, which I think all of that needs to be seeded anyway. I'll look at it in a minute. And then the other thing I wanted to look at, better go out here and, yeah, it's either mature or is about ready to be seeded, but I'm going to wait till everything matures.
I'm just going to leave that on.
Well, actually,
Try just a test.
I think maybe that's finally matured. Let's look. Soil composition, growth. Yeah, this is matured up here, whatever it is. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and harvest this tonight. Sorry about doing this in the dark, but I want to get it done. Because I don't want it to go overnight like this. Now, the other thing I don't want to go overnight is the leased equipment. Anything that I don't need. Get up here on the top. This is one of the craziest fields I've ever done. But what I did here was I started with the basic fields and then I plowed and then I added, this is oats, so I can give this to the horses. Okay, this I will start as soon as I can. That's set on oats too. What I want to do I don't think I've got any more fertilizer, and I don't necessarily want to unload that fertilizer spreader. So what I'm going to do, I am going to just go ahead with this, and I'm hoping that this will seed this whole field. And it's going to be crazy because, you know, I think I've got 2 or 3 crops in there, 2 or 3 different crops. See what our combine operator is going to do. Okay, they're going to turn around essentially inside the field, so I am going to get up here and leave this here. Yeah, I'm not sure, combine operator. What happened to my oats? So am I losing them? I guess I must have lost them because it started out oats. Now it's on to wheat. Now it's back to, yeah, boy, that's a good one. Every time there's a different crop, it essentially empties the combine and starts over. I think this is canola. See what our combine operator's going to do. That's a heck of a thing, losing all my crop. Essentially inside the field, oh well. Strange thing. Strange thing. What happened to my oats? That is canola. it's just barely getting all this.
Every time there's a different crop, it essentially empties the combine and starts over.
Well, I'll try to get the rest of this canola. I don't know as I'm going to worry too much about. I don't know if this is wheat over here. If it were oats, I may try to harvest it, but
Losing all my crop.
okay, let's look at what we've got here now.
Strange thing. Strange thing.
This is all canola. This little bit here is barley, and I do have some oats there.
Canola.
And I guess this is all canola all the way down. What a weird field. What I'm going to do is take this canola back and I'm going to dump it in the silo. Then I'm going to go up and try to get this other crop. Let's see. I think that's the canola. What I want to do, if I can hire a worker, I want to get all of this other stuff out of there and then put the worker on the canola. Okay, this is wheat. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily mind it switching over to canola if it wouldn't lose the whole rest of the crop. Did that do it again? Did it lose the crop again? Almost seemed like it. I thought there was as much as that. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what this other is. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit this little more of canola here, take that out on the end, and then I'm going to try just putting the worker on, see what happens. As one of my grandsons used to say. Yeah, this is quite a thing here. Well, I once get this all settled. Get everything in oats, because that's what I'm going to feed. I'm going to feed the oats to the horses. There, I think I got that. I think this is canola. There, that's better. We will see. Let me see if I can look and see if that is canola. Yeah, as far as I know, that's canola. Well, now I'm gonna
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit this little more.
I'm gonna start this back on the worker here. See if I can stay out of trouble. I got 139 liters. Now we'll see what happens. Yes.
Yeah, this is quite a
I think there's another little section down on the west side of the field.
settle.
I want
Everything in oats, because that's what I'm
to
gonna
save
feed the oats.
back.
Got that.
I'm going to jump out. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to jump in the seeder, but I need to go into the garage, look at leased equipment. This is a big trailer. I guess I need to keep it. If I do more wood chips, the mowers, I need those, the rake, the baler. This is the auto stacker.
Well, now I'm gonna
This is something I'm not going to need.
start this back.
I'm all done with this.
See if I can stay out of trouble.
And the other thing that goes with that, I'm going to return the dolly. Back, back.
Now we'll see what happens. Yes. I think there's another little section down on the west side of the field.
Yeah, I hadn't meant to do this. Work this late, but need to get that stuff harvested. Gonna try to put this on a worker. The edge of the field's here somewhere, isn't it? Away we go. And we'll see if we catch up with the combine or not. And I'm planting oats. And that's what I'm going to have in every field. Yep. I will have oats. 26 needs to be weeded. Well, I guess I better put the sprayer on the Fiat. Oh, pushed the wrong button. I thought I was going to get to bed early tonight. You probably was hoping I was too, so you wouldn't have to try to watch this in the dark, which of course I don't know that anybody is watching. Are you?
Here we go. We'll see if we catch up with the combine or not.
Okie dokie. Uncle Fanoki. When I was in probably the 4th or 5th grade, I was getting on the bus, the school bus, at the school to take the long ride to my home. Long and late ride. I left around 7 in the morning and got back around 4. That was a long day for a little nipper. Of course, we accepted that as normal, because of course that was normal. Because the taxpayers were so tight, they wouldn't spend any amount on an extra school bus, so they had to run, each bus had to run 2 routes, one after another. But anyway, one of my neighbors, as she was in line, the teacher called her name, this girl's name, and the girl said, "Okie dokie, Uncle Finoki," and I'm sure it's something she heard somewhere else. Well, she got into deep, deep, deep trouble. I felt sorry for her because, I mean, you know, she was just kind of automatically saying it and didn't really think about it. But she paid for that indiscretion. Just a moment of thoughtlessness. I'm going to just look, see how everybody else is doing.
Long and late ride. I left around 7 in the morning and got back around.
I'm going to take this off the worker and take it down and restart it. I just wondered if you two might be tangling, or maybe you're tangoing. Here we go.
Each bus had to run 2 routes. But anyway,
Is it because you weren't on the edge of the field?
neighbors, as she was in
Helper B
line,
has completed their task.
called her name.
That's not a. I thought that was the same kind of crop there.
Okie dokie, Uncle Finoki, and I'm sure it's something she heard somewhere else. Well, she got into.
I wonder if there's some barley there.
I felt sorry for her because, I mean, you know, she was just kind of.
I thought that whole line was canola. Oh well. I'm not going to chance it.
Paid for that indiscretion. Just a moment of thoughtlessness.
I was just thinking that story I told you about that girl, I can remember her name. Probably I shouldn't say it, although I doubt that you know her. And she probably wouldn't mind anyway. And she was only a year younger than I was, so she could be dead.
Start it.
I mean, a lot of stuff happens over the years.
You might be tangling, or maybe you're tangoing. Here we go.
Now, is there anything else in this field? No, I do not see anything else. Shut this off. Put this out. And I think this will be ready to go back into the shed. The reversing lights aren't too great on this. That's why I backed up in the wrong place. I think the weeding is done, so once the seeding is done, we will be done for tonight.
I was just thinking that story I told you about that girl. I can remember her name. Probably I shouldn't say it, although I doubt that you know her. She probably.
There we go.
And she was only.
Okay, I'm going to
Could be dead.
go. There's that. How far are we along here? Not really too far. What is it, maybe a third of the way along? Probably something like that. I don't know. I thought that was canola, but I'm not going to push it. I don't want to have. And I think that's what happened. It was zeroing it out every time I hit a different crop. This is odd that the worker, just went home. Not only never put the tractor and sprayer away, they never even folded the spray boom up. Jeez.
Backed up in the wrong place. I think the weeding is done, so once the seeding is done,
I'm going to just drive this in here. I don't care. Well, wait a minute now, though. Somebody else might want to use it, and I might want to use this tractor. So I'm going to back it out, and I'm going to put it in beside the box.
there we go. Okay, I'm going to
Wow, that's some close quarters.
how far are we along here?
And take it off.
What is it, maybe?
I always hate that. This side panel seems to have what I call bounds.
I thought that was canola, but I'm not going to push it. I don't want to have. And I think what happened, it was zeroing it out every time I hit a different crop.
I think for now I'm going to just leave this front loader on.
Just went home. Not only never
And
put the tractor in
the other thing I want to do is just, whoops, I want to see how much wool is going for.
even folded spray boom up.
Do. 1728. Now let me look at my handy dandy sheet here. Wool. This was done by a person that analyzed the files. Under the new farmer, the median is 1800, so it's not even up to the median. Maximum is 2520 and the low is 1080. So if it went up over 2,000, that wouldn't be too bad, but if it went up 2400, that'd be even better. Now, the other thing, I just out of curiosity, just want to look. This would be a good one. Field 12, because I've got the equipment sowing in field 11. Now, that would be quite a project. Okay, field 11 and field 12. That's interesting. Oops, should have done this. Well, going the wrong way. Field 11. And the spraying was in 12. I don't know if those are still on in the morning. I might take those. Okay, let's see here.
This was done by a person that analyzed the files. Under the new farmer, the median is 1800, so it's not even up to the median. Maximum is 2520 and the low is 1080. So if it went up over 2,000, that wouldn't be too bad, but if it went up 2400,
Hello to One Day Farming. Sorry I didn't get to you sooner, but I'm having to monitor the chat on a different screen, and I was kind of tied up there. I would be curious, if you don't mind saying, if you can tell me how you found this. I'm just experimenting because I've done this on City Skylines, but I hadn't done this on Farming Simulator, and I just want to see how it works. Well, actually, I wanted to see if I could do it. Hopefully you will hear it, and there is a delay, and of course I was delayed because it's hard to see this here. Sorry I didn't get to you sooner, but I'm having to monitor the chat on a different screen, and I was kind of tied up there. I would be curious, if you don't mind saying, if you can tell me how you found this. I'm just experimenting because... Do you play Farming Simulator? This on City Skylines, but I hadn't done this on Farming Simulator, and I just want to see how it works. Well, actually, I wanted to see if I could do it. Hopefully you will hear it, and there is a delay, and of course I was delayed because it's hard to see this here. Do you play Farming Simulator? Well, no question, I'm going to run out of fertilizer. Okay. Well, we'll go back. Excuse me. We'll go back down, and I'll have to Ooh, that's a big bump. Boy, I hope I didn't park that so I can't get the Fiat up in there. Ah, I hate working at night, and I guess it's my own fault, but I just didn't check the time. Let's see what I had it set on. Normally when I play, I just run it on real time. Unfold, turn off, unload. 15. Oh, that's fine. I don't need that much. Man, unloaded a bunch of it anyway.
Well, no question, I'm going to run out of fertilizer.
There. I think I moved those pallets around a little bit, but oh. Well, this was really foolish to do this at night. Too bad I didn't notice, or somebody else did, how I had the time set. See if this will work.
I hate working at night, and I guess
That is really strange that that did not plant that. Sorry about that awful noise. I was moving my headset and I didn't mute it. And that was a mistake. Sorry. I will try to not do it again. The worst thing is that my mute switch flips over and it's hard to get to. I probably ought to mount it somehow.
Sorry about that awful noise. I was
Okay,
moving
let's
my
go
headset
back
and I didn't mute it.
and look. I think I got her.
Sorry. I will try to not do it again. The worst thing is that my mute switch flips over.
Gonna go back.
It's hard to get to. I probably ought to mount it somehow.
Hoping that it will take this one fertilizer, because I think that's probably the one it did before, and I just don't want a bunch of empty ones. Sorry about that. Now I'm going to try to back up and get, I've got some seed here. Ah, well that's good. I will have used up all of the seed. Now I will take this around and put it in the shed.
Now I'm going to try to back up and get, I've got some seed here.
And I cannot remember what's what here. I believe I'm going to want to get in behind the baler. Or beside the baler. Man. I don't know. I don't know. Problem here is if it were open on other sides, I'm probably going to have to just pull it back in here and just leave it on the edge. I didn't have that Brux here before. Well, I'm going to run into the house. Yeah. About 8:45. Well, this is a rough old house. Well, I'm supposed to be able to sleep, but there's no bedroom. That's bizarre. Guess I'll have to sleep on the couch. Well, I can't even do that because the box is there. Well, the vehicle leasing costs weren't too bad. How is it out? I don't know. I think I might sleep another hour. Oh, I'm not tired, huh? Yeah, right. Well, I think one thing I'm going to have to do is, yeah, I will have to do some weeding on this here.